Hello there, Burhan is here again today. Today we're going to learn about Route 53. Route 53 allows us to use a DNS service, which is like fully managed DNS service with AWS Cloud. It resolves DNS queries from within the VPC public hosted zone. It resolves the DNS query over the internet. So it also gives us a domain registration, which is public domain names becomes an IP address. So that's what it does, domain registration. So let's crack on with the our lab. So from our EC2 dashboard, we launch instance. So we click on launch instance. We're going to create double instance at one go. So we'll name the instance whatever you like. We could call them our Linux. And we name them Linux 1. We can change it all later on. Here we change the AMI to choose the AMI Amazon Linux, T2 Micro, Keeper login, select any Linux existing keeper. You can create a keeper. Amazon Linux, network settings. Here, edit network settings. We use default VPC, subnet, no preference. I choose 2A, you can choose whichever you like. Public IP enabled. Select an existing security group. You can create a security group. I will show you some of the details that you need to have Linux security group. And storage, leave as it is. Advanced details, we don't need to do anything. Here we have to change this parameter to 2. How many instances? 2 instance here. And launch instance. And we'll wait until 2x2 checks done. In the meantime, we can go to our instance page, instance running, click on instance running. We have 2 instances. It's just exactly the same and the name is same, so we have to change the name on the one of them to 2. Linux 1 and Linux 2, we need 2 servers. Click on the tick button here. And so what we're going to do, we're going to duplicate this same thing. You will have exactly the same Amazon web page instance. When you go to the management console, we can refresh that. See the instance running. Still on initializing. Let's have a look at the duplicate one. So we've got the management console, EC2. We have exactly the same as the other one, so we have to type in on the services search bar button Route 53. Type in and then you'll get the Route 53. Click on Route 53. Once we click the Route 53 dashboard, you'll see all these things here. Here we're interested in hosting zones. So we click on hosting zones, hosted zones. We create a zone. So we click on create a hosted zone and we can name it as demo Burhan, and description we leave it blank. Here private hosted zone, and region we choose here your region, whichever it is. Mine is London, so I choose the London region here, and most important here VPC, so you have to choose default VPC, which is that one, and create a hosted zone. Once it's created, we have to create records now. So we have our zone is here. Click on create record. Here server 1, and here we have to add value. The value is coming IP addresses from our instance. So first one is Linux 1, and IP address is this private one you have to put, and go to demo. Here we click and we paste the IP address here. Here record type should be A, make sure, and we paste the IP address. TTL seconds, we reduce it to 60 seconds per minute, so type in 60. Here scroll down, click here another record. Because we have two servers, so type in here server 2, and now we have to go to the server 2 Linux incident in instance 2, which is instance. Second instance is running, which is Linux 2, is that one. I've been doing some and deleting some. The old ones are still there, but actually the green checked ones are the ones that are running. So there's a little bit of a delay on the server, but that is Linux running, and the IP address on the second server is this. Copy that one to the demo here into the records, paste it, or Control V, it doesn't matter. Reduce that one to again 60 seconds. And create records. Click on create records. So creating a record. Now successfully created records. So we got two records here. Click on server 1. You will see here server 1. So we have to copy this one and just hold it there for the time being. Copied. Now we're going to our instance. We're going to run the instance. So this is instance number 2. We can run one by one. Doesn't matter which order you run them. Connect them. So let them go on online. So the Linux 2 instance is going online. Okay, and this is online. So now we go back to the other instance. which is the instance number 1. We have to connect to that one as well. We get the both of them online. So click on instance. So we have 2 instances running. We're more concentrating on the running ones. Don't worry about the screen if you see other instant names. The most important ones are the ones green checked and it's got running and 2x2 checks. Okay, so this is Linux 1, first instant that we created. Connect that one as well. And connect. Once that online, that's Linux 1, and you can see the private and public IP addresses there. So we've copied earlier on our record, and we just need to type in here command line. The command line here on the Linux 1, as you can see here, so ping, type in ping, P-I-N-G space, and you have to copy from the server 1 address here. Earlier on we've copied it. If we paste it, so this is ping server 1 demo, and press enter, and now it's started pinging and it's actually activated the log saying that I'm working, the server is online. So we have done what we're supposed to do with the Route 53. To stop this, we have to press Ctrl and C, then it stops it. So we can see terminal server 1 is working fine. So we go to the server 2 now. We do exactly the same thing, but before we can do, to help us to write the coding, here we copy some of the coding so we don't have to type in. So if you click on server 2, here unclick server 1, server 2, the record name, so we've copied the record name, and we go to the instance Linux 2. As you can see here, the Linux 2. So type in ping space and paste the server 2's address there and press enter, and let that ping start and ticking. So this will be like this, checking the system, the server is working, which is we've done what we're supposed to do, and everything is all working. Control C to stop it, and exit it. We can exit and log out, and so the servers are done, connections are done, we've done what we're supposed to do. Now we are going to switch off everything, get rid of this, and we are here. 2 things we need to delete: server 1 and server 2 records. Click on those. Okay, and delete the record. Confirm the deletion. Now we have to delete the hosted zone. Delete the zone, type in here delete, and that is I think this one didn't delete that record, deleted. And now hosted zone, delete the hosted zone again, and that should all be done. Okay, now we finished with the Route 53. We can click that one. Now we have to delete 2 instances that we've created. So go back to the instance that running. So change the state from running to terminated or deleted. So we go to instance, choose the instance of running, Here on our instance dashboard, we can see all the running instance or terminated instance. We're mostly worried about the ones that are running. So you can actually check here Linux 1 and Linux 2. Linux 1 is already checked. And click on instant state and delete and terminate the instance. Confirm and all done. Thank you very much for watching the video. We'll see you at the next lab.